Welcome everybody to the Sports Drive here on the Arena Sports Network. It's Friday, July 8th, 2016. It is just a little bit after 10 a.m. Eastern, which makes it 9 here in the Midwest, which also makes it out to be 7 o'clock p.m. out in the West Coast. If you live anywhere else around the world, figure it out for yourself. I am the Gluey Hump Josh Lopez. You can follow me at Twitter at WC Josh Lopez. I am the director of chaos in this wacky sports talk show known as the Sports Drive. We're live every Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays here on ASN. And you can also check out the Josh Lopez Wrestling Podcast here on Wednesdays at noon Eastern. So we got great content here for the Arena Sports Network. True content for fans of sports that don't want agendas shoved down their throats. So thank you guys for taking the time to hang out with us here on a Potluck Friday, man. Yesterday was off the charts, and I think we're going to outdo ourselves today because we got a lot of stuff to get into. We got things to get off our chest. We got a surprise from Browning like he promised us yesterday. Yep. And we got a fun edition of the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. And I got a couple interesting rants for you guys today. So sit back, strap it down, because it's time for the Sports Drive here on the Arena Sports Network. Public service announcement as always. If you're an oversensitive bitch that can't take any jokes or you take your life too seriously, then this show's not for you. I'm sorry, folks. We don't hold anything back, so if you're offended by what we say, it is what it is. We try not to be assholes or anything like that. That's not the point. But we don't hold anything back either at the same time. So we'll be ourselves, you be yourselves, and let's just have some fun talking about sports, all right? All right, here we go. Time for the Gene Honda introductions. This young man first hails from Blue Bumblebee, Florida. This product of Florida UGA. This rap bastard will be driving Laramie Tunsil down South Beach in Orlando and Jacksonville. This rap bastard is a fan of the WWE, as like me and Browning. I haven't found a proper nickname for him yet. We have the Walmart Boy, we have the Big Win, we have Brownie Master, and we have the Snowman. One of these days I'll find a nickname for this rap bastard. But here he is, the one and only Justin Hill.
What's going on, everyone? I'm very excited to be on our Potluck Friday today. It's gonna be really interesting to see Sean's reaction with Browning's surprise. I don't know what it is. He hasn't told me. He hasn't shown me. But we're gonna see what the big money is. So let's get to it.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
All right, here we go. Introducing next from Blue Bumblebee, Idaho. The only place in the world that's not found in a local compass. This young man is Pablo Sandoval's Uber driver. You'll see him walking out of Applebee's, Hooters. He gets all the triple stackers, all the good stuff. And this young man is a valet parker at the Walmart Strip Club. He is Drew Carey's long-lost son. He's Steve Bartman's cousin. And he is the Walmart boy, Sean Mann.
Welcome, everybody, to the Sports Drive on this Friday, July 8th, 2016. It's 10:15 on the East Coast, 7:15 on the West Coast, actually 7:16, 10:16, 9:16 a.m. Central Time on a very wet day.
What?
It's a wet, rainy day out here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. The rain was very nice, and it was comfortable to sleep last night when it was nice and cool.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's funny about this is that, like, sometimes when you do the year he, there's this like utter disgust.
There's
in the background.
There is disgust and negativity.
That's terrible.
Good morning to Josh. Good morning to Josh. Good morning to Justin, and good morning to a person who I think is coming up with a fake surprise just to waste my time with whatever the heck this
That was the
stupid
thing
surprise
I'm
is.
going to show it on air.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Here we
If there's a
go.
tattoo of the White Sox, I'll be impressed.
Oh, I don't want another stinking White Sox thing. I don't want it.
That's what time it is. It's surprise time. Here we go. Introducing next, a young man who hails from Blue Bumblebee, Kentucky. This young man is the landlord of the KFC Yum Center. He loves them biscuits and all that good stuff. He plays tennis with Jim Cornette on the weekends. He's also a member of the I Hate Vince Russo Club. He loves the New Day. He loves his rainbows and unicorns. He dressed like a pimp at your local independent shows. Here he is, the one and only Andrew Browning.
Bam!
God dang crap. Oh, a frickin' Eagles teacher. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, well, at least he's representing his team. Okay.
This classic right here, Sean.
Yeah, like the Mark Wahlberg movie.
You know what, Browning, my
This hat
first,
right here.
Browning, my first question is, where'd you get both of those from? From a garage sale or something like that?
Ah, here we go.
I got
Here's
this.
some cheap shots.
No, it's a real sports shop, like online instead of at
Yeah,
Walmart.
you didn't go to Walmart or a
I
mall.
went to the mall to get a Brady jersey. I went to the mall to get a Patriots hat. I mean, come on. I went to Just Sports.
Just
I need
sports.
to go to a wall. We need to go to a Walmart and a mall to get things. Not
Hey.
even a real sports.
Oh,
Okay.
ouch. Just Sports is not bad. That's where I do all my shopping.
Terrible.
We got the guy who's the host of the Sports Drive and Browning. What a waste of money that is. Waste of my time for a surprise. I don't even.
You see it a lot
I don't even.
on your
I
wall.
don't even consider that a surprise. I'm kidding. Lastly, but now, we got a man who is a diehard White Sox fan. He's pretty happy that they've been playing very well. Blake,
Damn right.
got a big weekend series coming up. He's pretty happy that the Blue Jays beat the Tigers and the Indians lost to the Yankees last night, even though I hate the Yankees. Anyway, he's also a fan he's also a big fan of the Chicago Blackhawks, the dynasty of this decade. I will admit that. He's also a big Chicago Bears fan, where the Bears are expected to be very, very good this year. And he's also a Chicago Bulls fan, and I wouldn't be surprised. Sorry for saying this, Justin. I'm getting a Dwayne Wade jersey or a Dwayne Wade T-shirt. I'm teasing. Anyway, he has to spend his time typing out the ridiculous Skippy Bayless quotes. Don't forget, he'll be going to Fox Sports next month, which is something which I'll be looking forward to. Not! Just kidding. The host of the Sports Drive, the one, the only, Josh Lopez.
Year he.
Mhm.
Greetings and salutations, folks. I have things I need to get off my chest, so Mr. Man, let everybody know what's going on in the show today.
All right, gentlemen, we got our intro out of the way. Everybody, for ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls listening to the show, we got the opening rant coming up next. Rajon Rondo today, we're going to talk about Rondo speaking on Dwayne Wade coming to the Chicago Bulls. We got our top 10 NFL quarterbacks. Please feel free to click that link right there about the top 10. Should be interesting. I remember last year there was a lot of talk about putting Tony Romo in the top 10. The
Hey,
top
it was freaking number 5 last year.
James Prezzelli, boy, was that funny. That was a funny segment last year. Top 5 overrated teams in Major League Baseball on this day in sports history. Birthday shout-out, Skip Bayless Bash Hour. Josh has got a prediction on the rant for the UFC 200. And lastly, we got our spoken word. Now back to the host of the Sports Drive, Josh Lopez.
Funny thing, folks, is I'm going to add something to the show. I'm going to add Hall of Fame and bust after the Bash Hour, but you'll get my prediction for Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt towards the end of the spoken word today, okay? I'm going to find a creative way to get you guys my thoughts about the UFC, okay? You guys will enjoy it. You'll get a good laugh out of it.
Thanks,
So
Josh.
here we go. Opening rants. You know, today I wanted to come in here, and I want to make this perfectly clear. When we do the opening rants, it doesn't always have to be a negative centered rant. You know what I mean? There could be rants where you're excited about what your team's doing. There could be a rant about a movie you liked or a wrestling show or something like that. But a lot of times here we either do like spirited like negative debate rants or more of a comedy side too sometimes. But I have two different rants today. I got a good one, a positive one, and secondly, I got a negative one because this pissed me off and it made me lose hours of sleep that I wish I could have had back last night. So let's start off with the good stuff, okay? You rat bastards. Let's not be negative Nellies all day long. All night long, all night.
Oh God,
It's an 80s song. I remember it was like 84, 85.
I hate the '80s.
Brother,
But
besides Michael Jackson and the Guns N' Roses, that's it.
Yeah.
No, the 80s
what's the
sucks
matter
ass.
with what's the matter? What's the matter with the 80s music? I mean, 80s.
Disco.
Yeah, Mr. Caddyshack.
Yeah, Caddyshack. That is a great movie. I should watch that again with the gopher.
Yeah, just like
You look like a gopher. Hey, it's funny. We got a Minnesota at heart and Sean Mann, so I wouldn't be surprised if he is a
And
real
Justin,
gopher.
Justin continues to think for real that I've got a teddy
Oh,
water
Browning, I actually like the Eagles hat you're wearing more than your Meek Mill headphones. I just wanted
I
to
agree.
point that
I'm kidding because that is Browning. He is the true Eagles fan, and they'll be doing better than the Dallas Cowboys or the Cry Boys.
A little teaser for the show. A little teaser for the show at the top of the hour. We're gonna see Sean go knee deep in the camera more than we ever had before with the Skippy Bayless fashion. Okay?
Oh no! I don't want to have to deal with this again. Oh God.
Yeah,
Is that better,
funny
Josh?
story. You know what movie I'm gonna see today? Mike and Dave have wedding dates.
All right.
I wanted to see that one. That looks pretty funny. All right, here we go. Comedy. No, this is not a comedy rant, but this is something I've been wanting to say for a while. For all the douchebag wrestling fans out there that knows everything and they're the biggest bookers in the world, I think that you need to show some respect to Randy Orton for what he's had to sacrifice and the fact that he's been one of the guys that's been consistent with the company even through all the time period where all the guys left the company and all this other stuff. The guy has evolved. The guy has gotten better with age. He's one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. And a personal match for me, and like it was announced last night at SmackDown that Randy Orton's fighting Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Here's a little backstory for you guys. For me, I grew up watching wrestling towards the end of the Attitude Era. I started watching like in depth in like '99 and 2000, and for me personally, and watching these shows back on the network now, it's solidified the fact that I enjoyed the Ruthless Aggression era more than the Attitude Era. For me, and Randy Orton was one. I've seen Randy Orton's entire career so far. I've been there since the beginning, and to see the fact that Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar is actually happening is something I'm really excited about. Okay, I get it. Oh, it's not Brock Lesnar versus Kevin Owens. I think that's a WrestleMania
I
match
agree
to
with
me.
that. Hell yeah.
I think that's a WrestleMania match. I just don't know why people want to rush into things so much. And this is a match or a program that's never even happened before. And I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm looking forward to this. There may be a possibility, guys, that I might be going to Brooklyn to actually cover this event live. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But a little positive rant. I want to see Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar. The fact that you can see an RKO, an F5 countered by an RKO, I think it's probably one of the coolest things in wrestling that's yet to happen yet. So maybe it's just me, but I'm really looking forward to the Beast versus the Viper. And you know what? And Justin, you'll notice this from the podcast the other day. Actually, I would hope that Randy Orton actually beats Brock Lesnar. Okay?
It all comes down to if he wins July 9th tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. USC crap 100 or 200. Who gives a shit? All right, negative rant. I'll add some comedy
go.
to this as well.
Oh, man.
So I'm trying to fall asleep. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I'm done with my baseball articles. I went off on a big rant on social media thanks to the things that happened last night in Dallas. By the way, all of us here at the Sports Drive and Arena Sports Network want to send our condolences to the families that lost with the cops in Dallas last night. My rant's not towards that, guys. I want to make that perfectly clear. I've already went on a long article I wrote about it last night, and I just feel like it's not a cop issue, it's not a race issue, it's not a whatever issue. It's an everybody issue. We just I don't know as a society how we always have to resort to violence whenever there's any obstacles or issues that are in front of us.
After your rant is over, I have a little bit to add about that. We don't want to spend a lot of time because this is overall. Continue, Josh. Sorry. Please,
Yeah.
go ahead.
But I'm trying to fall asleep. I'm ready to do the show today. I gotta wake up early and get the show ready for this rat bastard over here. I'm excited for Browning's surprise. Who knows? Like Snowman's missing in action, which is a surprise to me because I actually thought he was going to be on here today. And my phone starts blowing off. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I get this tweet from a Miami Heat fan, so this is not directed towards Justin or every Miami Heat Nation fan. Okay, I want to make that perfectly clear. But I have a fucking Nimrod saying, "Oh, now you're praising Dwayne Wade. He's great. He's this and that because he's with the Chicago Bulls." Hey, dumbass, did you pay attention to the show yesterday when I basically said that I respected him as a player, but at times during his career I thought he acted like a bitch personally? There's a difference from personality and player. I know people that hated Michael Jordan during the 90s for the way he conducted himself, but he was a player and everybody respected Michael Jordan. Same case here with Dwayne Wade. Is there a certain bias to me because he is from Chicago? Yes. Then he misconstrues my words saying that I didn't want him to play here. The difference, what I said in the rant a couple of days ago when Sean told me the topic about Dwayne Wade possibly going to Cleveland, was that if he did that move, he would really show that he's not Chicago tough. That's what I was meant to say by that. Now, people assume like, oh, I ripped like guys like Pablo Sandoval or Tom Brady or God knows who else in the world that I rip here on this show. And people assume like, oh, if they come to my team, oh, I should go on my knees and kiss their ass. That's not the case. And Sean's like, oh, if LeBron went to the Bulls, oh, you would get a LeBron jersey. No, I would not. And I wouldn't even watch the Bulls if LeBron came to the Bulls because, you know why? Because he doesn't represent Chicago. Dwayne Wade does represent Chicago. I was a fan of Dwayne Wade before the Big Three got together. And am I happy to see he can do what he wants to do? Absolutely. Because Pat Riley and the Heat didn't nut up and give the guy the respect he deserved, period. You want to waste a bunch of money on other jabronis, but you can't get paid more than $50 million to Dwayne Wade. Bullshit.
It's business, pretty much. But,
it's business, but I don't need freaking Heat Nation, one of the most bandwagon sports bases in the entire world, to come after me like a bunch of nimrods just because they went to the Bulls and to call me Alfred. It's bullshit. I don't get it, man. I said it 3 times to the Nimrod on Twitter that I respect him as a player, but at times he's come off like a Hollywood bitch. That's all I have to say. It's a difference from liking somebody as a human being and liking somebody as a player. It's that simple. During that time with the Big Three, I thought he was acting like a diva. I think that's changed over the last couple of years.
Thanks, Josh. I had to fix that with my I had to fix the zooming, but I have to agree with what Josh says. You know, it's just like I mean, I hate that when people say, oh, you dislike the man, now you're praising him. I just think that's really ridiculous and so childish. I know for Miami, it's still a very tough thing for them to swallow because, after all, I had a good discussion with Justin about this last night. He was the leader of this team. He was the guy that brought the first ever NBA championship to the Miami Heat, and then he added 2 more championships with Miami. And you got to correct me if I'm wrong. You got to remember in 2006 when they fell behind very quickly, 2 games down against Dallas. It looked like the Mavericks were well on their way to winning the title, but Dwayne Wade said, "Not in my house and not on my watch," and he carried that Miami Heat, and then they were able to go into they won their 3 games at home, and then they went right into Dallas, and they were able to narrowly escape Game 6 against a very good Dallas team, and that was a good NBA Finals between Dallas and Miami. No question about it. You had 2 teams that had never won an NBA title, but Miami had a lot of power, and and of course, don't forget, Pat Riley took over as head coach, and he really did a wonderful job with that Heat team.
I'm getting just goosebumps right now. You just talking that. That was good, Sean. I thank you for that. Ooh.
I mean, I know what it's like when you end a jinx or you end a curse or you end a wanting to know when you're going to finally win one. I know, Justin, don't get me wrong, the Dolphins will get a Super Bowl. They will win one because I know, and then you'll visit with me and tell me what it's like when a team wins and ends a championship drought. My opening rant is...
Hold on, Sean. Let me get a plug out of Rick.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
Like I said, I felt bad when we came here on YouTube that it took me a while to figure out how to put a real chat room for the fans to chime in. We have our little chat room here in our Google Hangout website, but if you guys want to interact with us throughout the show, please, by all means, put your comments in the chat room. We'd love to hear from you guys, or send us any tweets at @sports_drive. Go ahead, Sean.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, Josh. I just if he's done, I don't want to just get off the subject. My opening rant is like this. I want to add a little bit to the Dallas situation. Josh sent me a very, very good story. I posted it on my social media. Right now, we are at war at home with all the chaos and all the shootings that we've got going on. And I told Justin this last night, everybody, that the reason we do Sports Drive is to bring a spark and bring energy to us, but we also like to do it to everybody listening in because it's something we enjoy doing. It is sad. We're living in a world of uncertainty. We face a future where I think we have an uncertain future. I was talking with my brother last night, and he told me yesterday evening. I asked him. I mean, I know we're not in politics. I said, so we got the conventions coming up in a couple weeks. I asked my brother Josh. He's my second older brother. So I asked him. He actually calls me. I asked him, I say, so what do you think of the conventions? And he says, Sean, I think we're going to have rioting. He goes, I think something really bad is going to happen at the convention. I said, you know what? I agree. And, since Orlando has happened, I have had a bad feeling that something worse again is going to happen. And then, of course, now we deal with the fact that we have 12 officers wounded in Dallas, 5 shot and murdered by a gunman. And it's just really, really sad about how our country is. I mean, this is like... To me, this year is like 1968 in a way. I've been a guy who has done so much research on the decade of the 60s. I know the decade well. I've studied it. I realized how sad and how good, how tumultuous and traumatic the decade was. It definitely does feel a lot like 68 in a way, because in 68 we're dealing with something at war at home, which was the Vietnam War. Now we've got this issue where we're dealing with kind of a civil rights issue. I mean, Spike Lee last night on CNN, I watched it last night, said it best. He goes, United States of America is a sad country right now. And I totally agree with that. We are not safe, we are not happy, and I don't know what can be done. It's been a really rough 15 years since we were attacked on 9/11. Because I can tell you all, I can remember times in the 90s growing up and how peaceful and happy the times were, but we've just gone downhill. And I just wish there was a way we could be happy again, but be at peace like we were in the 50s and the 90s, because I've done research and I've taken American history college courses, and I mean, it's a sad time we're living in, and I think you gentlemen definitely can agree with me about that.
Yeah, of course.
Brownie, what's your opening rant, buddy? You have anything you want to get off your chest?
just it's really not a brand or anything. It's like a compliment on me about how I gave a surprise earlier just now, and just get comedy in there. I mean, so let me show my Eagle shirt again here. This is class,
That gold
this is class
chain,
right
though.
here.
That gold
Silver
chain,
chain.
though, Pimp Daddy.
You know what, Browning? Good luck because they'll be 3-13 this year, and
They just be over 16.
Oh, jeez! Well, I got I won't be getting my Patriots gear out till middle or late August. I'll be ready for that.
That's objective.
That's objective.
You spent way too much time with Josh and with Justin. I'm kidding. But this is why we though enjoy doing the sports drive, and I just hope we can have some peace. But we're really our country's gone to hell with everything, and I think with the conventions and you know I agree with what Justin has to say totally. This is arguably the worst election in history there, and I don't blame anybody who doesn't want to vote this year because none of the candidates are really bright. I mean, if you look at who we got running and who the Republicans are selecting, which is going to be Trump,
let me add to that.
yeah, and Hillary, yeah. Mhm.
Let me add to that. You know, it sucks that we live in a world where we're more concerned with who girls like Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez are sleeping with, or what's the next big TV show, or whatever's happening in sports more than our own safety, or what the real issues in our country is. I'm not saying violence is not the only issue. I know there's a lot of more bigger issues, lesbian, gay stuff, whatever. Like I have a sister who's lesbian, and she has dealt with a lot of like ignorant stuff and ignorant people. I just think as society as a whole, we're just ignorant. We're not able to accept people's differences. We're too uptight. We always got to question everything. Everybody has a bug up their ass. I get it that life is not all rainbows and stuff, but like, goddamn, you know, try to live for once. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. I say that a lot on the show for a reason. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. And maybe for me, I'd rather let the man upstairs dictate how long I live in this world, not somebody else. I'd rather let the guy upstairs dictate where I go in my life, not what somebody's stupid opinion is. We get so boggled down by opinions by people who are just jackasses that are not willing to accept other people because they want to do what they want to do or be who they want to be.
And I think too, Josh, it's well said that tomorrow is never guaranteed. And one of the quotes that is still big to this day, I sometimes take it. I take every day like it's my last day because you never know what can happen. And I think a lot of people have to feel that way. And that's why I'm saying, you know, like everybody's saying, what the heck is going on with our country? And I just keep saying we're not safe. And this is like the 1960s and 1970s when things were really, those are two rough decades.
What do you mean when we're not safe? Like, define when are we
like why are we not safe? Well, Justin, it's because
why do you think we're not safe? Just
I think it's because of all these bad shootings. I mean, last month we dealt with one of the worst shootings in U.S. history with Orlando, and then of course the other issue that they're having right now is a separate issue, but it was still sad because you saw officers got shot and killed. You had protests going all over the country, which is really sad. I asked my dad, and he says he said, John, this is just a sad era and a sad time we live in. But you know what? Like I said, the point is we do the sports drive to bring spark laughter to people who really need it because and we do it for ourselves to try to get away from the news and then try to face it again with trying to watch what goes on, even though we don't want to have it really ruin our days. I mean, we want to make the days the best. I mean, that's
the Orlando shooting and the Dallas shooting is just completely different scenarios. Yes, both people have died. It's a terrible thing. But when you're going to talk about the Orlando shooting, that was a terrorist attack. And we're going to think about terrorist attacks. We have the strongest military force in the whole world. No question about that.
True,
But we have people fighting in different countries, fighting for our lives just to stay alive in this country. And then we have people in this country that want to kill cops just because not everyone can get along. I mean, yes, this has been going on since the 1800s. In my opinion, it's never going to be resolved. It's been going on for decades, for centuries. It's terrible.
It is. And that's why it's just so awful and unfortunate that these things have to happen. But we'll see what happens. There are a lot of people that have fear that even we could suffer a really, really bad attack on the United States because because of the fact that there are people that terrorists come up with fake phony passports trying to get into this country and plan attacks on major big cities. And that's why it's going on 15 years since 9/11, and a lot of people just still have that fear again.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I mean, the biggest fear we've had, because when 9/11 happened, we weren't prepared for that, and that was a sad day.
I won't lie. I have a fear of flying on airplanes, and 9/11 has a big purpose on that, and also because I'm not a big fan of heights.
Justin, you hit it there. Going on airplanes is tough. Like when I go to Spokane, they look at me as the bad guy. It was bad. Like we were going to Washington D.C. My parents and I, November of 2013. Parents got through, security got through it all okay. Everybody was on the plane except me. I was the last person on there because security was running slow. It was like they were strip searching me. Had to take my belt off. Had to empty my pockets. They were running slow, and my mom says, "John, you got to hurry. Everybody's on the plane." And it felt so embarrassing because everybody was looking at me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, let me just sit." And then another thing is that security did bad because they put a lock on my dad's suitcase, and they said it was an illegal lock, and my name got called on the intercom. And I'm like, why am I having my name called through the intercom? And then they checked it, and they said, you used an illegal lock. And I'm like, okay. But then my dad wanted to know what was up, and he was so angry with me. And I'm like, oh, Dad, for the love of God, I mean, with God as my witness, I did not put an illegal lock on there. We get to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. He checks the lock, and all of it, and he's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just blamed Sean. And then we went to Boston last year, and people were really rude. So I have never been impressed with the TSA, but sometimes TSA they can be nimrods, and I know they're trying to do their job because they don't want somebody to carry some kind of a weapon and hijack a plane. I understand that.
Hell no, and that's why we have air marshals on the plane too, which is, thank God, which is a great thing that happened since on 9/11.
We face uncertainty. Yeah.
Let's move on to a different topic. Gotta
get back to sports. That's right.
Yeah. Let's get to a funny article I got from CBS Sports. I got it in the group chat here if you guys want to see it. We'll ask you guys in the chat room. What's your top 10 favorite quarterbacks? Or better question, who is the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL today? That's a question we could tie into this topic as well. So this is from Pete Prisco of CBS Sports. I've never been a big fan of Pete Prisco, so I gotta get that out of the way. So maybe my opinions are biased, but he came out with early predictions for top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. So, let's do this.
I'm looking at the list right now.
All right.
Wow.
Number 10.
I don't see it.
Yeah, scroll down the article, bud.
No, the link in the chat room.
Oh, it's all the way in the top by the rundown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Number 10 is, according to this Nimrod, is Eli Manning.
This is a good discussion when we talk about Eli Manning. Good quarterback, 2 Super Bowls, and I know, Justin, you'll hit me with it all the time about how he beat the Patriots, but I have to tell you, the thing with Eli Manning is the Giants need to prove this year that they can really be a threat in the NFC East. Right now, I still give the slight edge to the Redskins.
My issue with this is not whether or not he's a great quarterback or anything like that. He's a good quarterback. He's won 2 Super Bowls. He deserved that. It wasn't flukes. He brought that. He made those epic drives in the Super Bowls, whether Patriots fans want to admit it or not. But he's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry. When you lead the league for multiple years with interceptions, and you have multiple 8-8, 500 record seasons, you're not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry.
They've had 6 and 10 finishes, but I have to ask you. I know we got to keep moving because we got the bash hour. I got to make this quick. But what do you think, Josh and Justin and Browning? What do you think the Giants need to be competitive this year? I mean, is it their offensive line? I mean, it's going to be a new coach and a new system for the Giants this year.
Their offensive line needs to be readjust, and their secondary needs to be a lot more efficient. With the defensive line too, they need to produce more sacks and more rushing on the sides.
Josh, comment?
Yeah, I agree with Justin. I agree with what Justin had to say. I'm going to go down the list really quick because we do have other topics we got to get to. So this is the full top 10 list he had. Number 9, Philip Rivers. 8, Russell Wilson. Number 7, Andrew Luck. Number 6, Drew Brees. I don't think he's close to top 5. Whatever. Number 5, Carson Palmer. 4, Cam Newton. 3, Ben Roethlisberger. Tom Brady, number 2.
Okay, yeah.
And finally,
Oh no.
Uncle Vito, congrats. Aaron
Hey,
Rodgers.
I completely agree with that. Hell yeah.
I have
clutch as hell.
I have to say I disagree with 2 quarterbacks on this list. Okay, I disagree. I'm sorry, Justin. I disagree with Aaron Rodgers. I have to agree with Josh because look, Aaron Rodgers, I admit, is a good quarterback. Nobody knew what to expect after Brett Favre left. He won 1 Super Bowl, but he still has the concept of being a choke artist. I mean, he never quits, but he doesn't get it done still in the playoffs. And Philip Rivers, I still have no idea why he's on the list because he, to me, is
he produces a lot of yards every season. It's incredible with his awful line, with his inefficient wide receivers. He just does it. I don't get it. But I'm not a big fan of him.
But with Rivers, though, the thing with Philip Rivers is I've always kind of at times called him, gentlemen, an interception machine sometimes. Because he throws a lot more picks than touchdown passes. And that's why I was that's why I went, I'm not too sure about that with Philip Rivers. I don't think I would put him on my 5 or top 10 list.
But going by a traditional quarterback point of view, I felt that while Peyton Manning was still playing, he was the best quarterback.
Last year?
No, I'll just say for the last couple of years before he retired.
Right.
And now that he's gone, maybe I'm not gonna go with Rodgers, not just because I'm a Bears fan, but I watched the guy closely, and he's not as good as everybody makes him out to be. I mean, look at the season he had last year, and you're gonna tell me that the guy's the best quarterback in the NFL? The guy lost playoff games to Colin Kaepernick, for God's sakes, and he could even beat the Seahawks on the road in the playoffs. And then when you have his teammates calling him the Michael Jordan of the NFL, I'm sorry, that's stupid. That's ridiculous. But going back to my original point, I just think from a traditional quarterback standpoint, I think Tom Brady's one-dimensional. He goes with his short passes all the time. I think he's one-dimensional. He doesn't change his game whatsoever. Cam Newton, yeah, he's a great running guy, but he has his issues as well. I'm not a Russell Wilson guy. I'm not. So I think maybe some people be surprised at me, especially a certain man that lives in Ohio. I think Ben Roethlisberger is the best quarterback in the NFL today.
I'll say top 3. Top 3.
If you look, I'm just looking at the list going down it. I know we just talked about the top 10. Andy Dalton, I disagree with you being at number 13. Why? Based on the fact that every time the Cincinnati Bengals have gotten themselves to the playoffs, what ends up happening. This is a Bengals team that, and I actually am pretty proud of myself. I did pick Pittsburgh in that really awful game because Pittsburgh and Cincinnati were going at it and fighting and pushing and shoving, and then of course that led to suspensions for this 2016 season. The Bengals can't get the monkey off their back because Josh hits it best when he says, "Look, okay, Andy Dalton has a great NFL season, but the guy can't win a playoff game. Tony Romo comes at number 11, and I'm thinking to myself, well, Romo's only got 2 playoff wins. What makes him a number 11 or even a top 10 or 5 quarterback, especially when we had last year? I mean, I'll never.
Yeah, when you have great regular season stats and you play like Rex Grossman in the playoffs, you're not that great of a quarterback.
He's not clutch.
Justin, when I used to work with Sports World Radio, I came home from work one day. I got cleaned up. I had a conference call with Josh because we were prepping for the show, going over stuff. Laughed immediately when I saw that Fox Sports and James Prezzelli, he put Tony Romo at number 5, and the person I worked for, he flipped. He goes, how in the crap do you put Tony Romo at number 5? Or even there was some list that put him at number 2 or number 3 or number 4. Romo is not a top 5 quarterback. This guy, I mean, yeah, exactly. 2 playoff wins he has. He has all these great records, but he still can't get it done in the clutch. I mean, 2 playoff wins, and he has never even won Super Bowl for Tony Romo. I mean, how would you view Romo, though, Justin?
Excuse me?
How would you view Tony Romo? I mean, I don't even think he should. I think he should maybe be 20 or 25. I mean, he's not a top 10 or top 5 quarterback.
He should be in the top 15, in my opinion. He's not. He can be clutch sometimes, but he's not consistent. He isn't consistent. He can be very, very well when it comes to taking the game in control and just. Because I watched him play against Miami last season. God, that was awful for me.
Ooh, Pete Prisco, you just pissed me off. You got freaking the throwing sales insurance Blake Bortles before Jay Cutler. You got Jameson Winston before Jay Cutler when Jay Cutler beat him in his hometown last year. Some bullshit.
And I don't understand.
You know, grade A to Majai's Holstein bullshit.
Another thing I disagree with on this list is why put Joe Flacco at number 15. Flacco, I'm telling you, as a Patriots fan, Flacco is one heck of a quarterback, and I'm telling you, Flacco was very tough to beat, especially when the Patriots went up against the Ravens. It was never easy to beat Joe Flacco. He was tough to beat. I just don't agree with this list, and I just don't like the position about what this writer put for quarterbacks. But they're going to do this. You know why? Is because they're putting them right there on their list a few months before the season begins. And I don't like the idea of why, Blake Bortles, Jaguars, are you kidding me? Jacksonville has not been good since like 06 or 08, back when they had Jack Del Rio as head coach.
Okay, so is this NFL or Pro Football Focus?
Hard to say. I think
it's CBS Sports? Okay, it's CBS Sports? All right.
Yeah.
That's better.
Teddy Bridgewater at number 23, Marcus Mariota at 24. Josh,
put it in the chat room.
Yeah, thank you.
It was your butt.
Oh.
But I don't agree with the list how you put Bortles at number 14.
That's bullshit.
Jacksonville has not been successful since Jack Del Rio was there, and they have not been very successful even when Tom Coughlin had Mark Brunell and Natron Means and Taylor as the running back when they had some great teams in the late 90s.
Hey, Sean, let's go from the NFL to MLB. Let's talk about the most overrated teams of baseball as we head into the All-Star break, okay? Which overrated teams come to your mind so far, Sean?
The most overrated teams I think that really come into my mind right now as I look at Major League Baseball. Number 5, I'm going to right now I'm going to say the Milwaukee Brewers come in at number 5. The Brewers have been a disappointment. I think they all thought that maybe this year they could be a threat in the NL Central. I was like, not even close. I said, look, the Brewers may have some young talent with their hitting, but their pitching is bad. Number 4, I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Reds. They are miserable. And Kenny C., wherever you are, chilling with Jeff and Kenny C., which he does on Saturdays. I have to tell you, Kenny, not looking good for your favorite team, the Cincinnati Reds. Number 3 would be, You know, another team that looks overrated right now is the Arizona Diamondbacks. I put them at a strong number 3, gentlemen, because, you know, the Diamondbacks had a successful offseason, they felt. And they felt like they could overtake the Giants and the Dodgers in the National League West. Certainly not the case. Number 2, I'm going to say the Atlanta Braves are overrated. Atlanta has been bad from day one, and they're just probably itching for 2017 to get here because they're 29-57. And lastly, I'm going to put the Minnesota Twins at number 1 for overrated. Sorry, man, family. Even though the Twins did beat the Rangers last night 10-1.
All right. Brownie, Justin, any overrated baseball teams you've seen so far?
I would have to say the Cardinals, in my opinion, are kind of overrated with the Mariners and then the Rockies. People are saying that they're going to bounce back, but I don't see it.
I got 5 overrated teams for you guys. I got the Detroit Tigers. I got the
hell yeah.
I got the Cleveland Indians. I got the St. Louis Cardinals. Agree on that one. I think that the Los Angeles Dodgers are beyond overrated. Every year they're overrated. And lastly, and certainly not least, I think the New York Mets are overrated. So
I would say
that's
that,
my top 5 list.
Matt Harvey is dirty.
Yeah, he's dirty, but he's going to be out for the rest of the year with shoulder surgery.
As things stand now in the National League East, I'm going to say right now the Nationals and the Mets and the Marlins, it's a 3-team race. I'm not ruling out.
I got the Marlins trumping the Mets.
I'm not ruling ruling the Miami Marlins out because you know what? A lot of people would probably say to them, "Oh, they're done." The Miami Marlins. You know what?
No.
Look what happened 13 years ago when everybody didn't even give the Marlins a chance, and then the Marlins shocked everybody by going to the winning their second World Series championship. The Mets, though, they surprised a lot of people last year. But you know what? It's amazing. It is an even year, and when it comes to an even year, the Nationals are always this team that has a great record, and they're doing so well, and then they get to the playoffs and they fold and they choke and they can't get out of the first round, and then they do bad the next year. And they got Dusty Baker as their manager, and I know Dusty Baker sometimes has not always been successful as a manager, even as a veteran.
I want to make this real quick because we didn't get a chance to talk about Rondo really quick. All the guys in the media that are assuming that Rondo's is going to be a locker room killer again because what happened in Dallas a couple years ago, I think you need to move on from that, seriously.
Well, I mean, he was complaining about his contract that he wanted more money, so he just started playing bad and was just a bad killer in the locker room, so he just quit on the teammates.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big Celtic fan, and I got to tell you about Rondo. I have a lot of respect for him, but his attitude can be a problem. I remember reading about a story that one time him and Doc Rivers got into a very big clash in practice, and it turned out to be pretty ugly with what happened between Rondo and Doc Rivers. So Rondo needs to have the concept of self-control and be better and be a team leader, a team player. But my biggest question is with Rondo welcoming Wade. The question is, are the Bulls the team to beat in the Eastern Conference next year? Or do you still give the edge to Cleveland?
Still give the edge to Cleveland.
One way or another, it'll beat Cleveland because it's the NBA. We got to have LeBron in the NBA Finals again. So I won't say it won't only beat Cleveland. I do think that teams like the Pacers will take a step up, and I think teams like the Raptors are actually going to go downer this year. Also, the Hawks with the Dwight Howard, that's not going to work. I'm sorry, you can't replace Al Horford with Dwight Howard.
They fit their system, and then Paul Millsap at power forward, not bad.
Dwight Howard got too much money on that.
Yeah, I hate Dwight Howard. But he took less money. He could have signed with Boston and get more money. Like it just.
The biggest question is which conference is better? Is it the East or the West?
It's the East.
Yeah.
Western Conference is like a bunch of jabronis.
The only team I see coming out of the West again hate to say it, going to be the Golden State Warriors. I just think the only team that can challenge them would be San Antonio, but I've been wondering why I haven't heard anything about the Spurs players stepping down, like Duncan and Ginobili and Parker. But if they feel like, well, let's try it again, give it one more shot and see if we can get there again.
Because they love playing the game, and they want that one last ring.
I gotta get on this day in sports.
You like that, Sean?
Birthday shout-outs before we get to the Bash Hour. I gotta upload the Bash, but apparently I don't hear anything from Snowman.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Make sure you guys could reach out to Snowman before the Bash Hour too. All right. On this day, 1889, John L. Sullivan defeated Jake Kilrain in the last championship bare-knuckle fight. The fight lasted 75 rounds. Don't forget that also the other bare-knuckle guy that delivers bad news.
Bad news.
On this day, 1953, Notre Dame announced the next 5 years of its football games would be shown in theaters over closed-circuit TV. On this day, 1970, the Jim Ray Hart San Francisco Giants became the first National League player in 59 seasons to collect 6 runs batted during a single inning. Not just a single game, but a single inning. 6 RBIs in 1 inning. That's crazy. On this day, 2003, Dominic Hasek announced that he planned to come out of retirement and join the Detroit Red Wings. He was a good he was a good player. Dominic Hasek. I remember him. Yeah, that's pretty much it for on this day. Let's go to the birthday shout-outs. And let's see whose birthday is today. We got a lot of good ones, actually, today. Here we go. Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith, turned 18 today.
Ooh.
Sophia Bush, Mamacita, she turned 34 today. Sean, I'm not sure if you're a big fan of this actor. Kevin Bacon turned 58 today.
I've heard of Kevin Bacon. He was big at Apollo 13 and A Few Good Men. He was in some big movies. Happy birthday, Kevin Bacon.
Happy birthday to Toby Keith, big wrestling fan and big country singer. He turned 55 today. Jeez. All right, who else? Hamina. Oh, here we go. I like this one. Happy birthday to Jamal Woolard, who played Notorious B.I.G. in the Notorious movie and the new All Eyes on Me Tupac movie. He turned 41 today. Wow. I didn't know he was that old, though.
Yeah.
Man, hey, like I said, man, time goes by fast. Enjoy the moments you have here. Happy birthday to Josh Harrison of the Pittsburgh Pirates. He turned 29 today. He's kind of underrated, even though he's on a really bad team. I don't know what's up with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh, Andrew
Browning, where you at?
Browning?
Okay. Well, that's it for all the birthday shout-outs. That's pretty much all I had to say. I forgot yesterday to mention that yesterday was the 20-year anniversary of the NWO.
Yep.
Fun life.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'll take care of the shocks. I'm here. Justin is here, and we got Perez is writing out these ridiculous Skippy quotes, and of course I got it ready. It's the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. Hold on, let me get the thing up and running. Here we go. Come on already, work. There we go.
It is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless talks crap all day long, and now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now
the real stars fight back. One more time.
Time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless talks crap all day long, and now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now
the real stars fight back.
Hey, Sean, before we get started here, you need to zoom out of your camera because you're knee deep in the camera.
Really in there.
Dang, I'm trying to get this thing to work. Sorry about that. I wish my other one would work. My computer. How's that? Better?
Yeah.
Okay. How many mice do we got today there, Josh?
We have a special
Oh, God.
25 miles today.
Oh,
WrestleMania.
25 mice. Lovely.
Randy Orton versus Triple H.
Phenomenal.
phenomenal.
Like that. Phenomenal. All right, here we go. Hamina. Skippy! Man, I'm kind of disappointed, man. It's Potluck Friday.
Oh.
Don't you guys feel it's not like Potluck Friday without the snowman here?
I agree with that, and I've tried to hear something back from him, and I don't know what I thought he would be coming today.
Oh, well, it's his loss, I guess. All right, here we go. Skip Bayless said to mine. My Boston Red Sox will lose 60 games in the second half of the baseball season this year.
Gosh.
So don't fall off the chair. Just start snapping and raging.
I cannot believe my eyes with that. That is awful. I can. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there was a pillow.
Oh.
Don't say that about them. They're gonna be just fine,
Did
Skip.
you take off your glasses too?
Yes, I took off my glasses.
Oh man! All right, like I told you guys, Sean's gonna be really knee deep in the camera. One second he'll be looking at the camera, the next he's punching a pillow. Okay. So there's a lot of Boston.
There is no way they're going to lose 60 games in the second half. Once they fix their pitching, they'll be fine the second half of the season.
All right, this one's for Justin. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Skippy Bayless said that Hassan Whiteside reminds him of Greg Oden.
Ooh.
Okay, Skip. I bet you don't know anything about Hassan Whiteside. You don't know nothing at all. You didn't even know who Greg Oden was before until he came into his league. I guarantee you never watched one clip of Greg Oden in college. I guarantee you never watched one college clip of Hassan Whiteside. Guarantee you never watched any clips of Hassan Whiteside before he came to the Heat. There's no comparison there. Hassan Whiteside, yes, it can be sketchy. It might go to his head, but he is no Greg Oden. Period.
Hashtag punch the pillows. Get it trending worldwide.
Yeah.
And hashtag ear muffins as well. Alright, here we go. This next one's for the Walmart boy. Here we go. See you go to the camera again. Here we
No.
go. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Skippy Bayless said that Romeo Crennel is an overrated defensive guy, especially during his time with the Patriots.
What? I want to smack that idiot. You don't talk about Romeo Crennel like that. He was an offensive-minded coach. And why did Belichick bring him over there? Because he helped the team out in 01, 03, and 04. He was a great coordinator. Cut that out, Skip.
Yeah, cut it out, Skip, you Nimrod.
Whoa,
All right, this one's for Mr. Eagle Boy. Fly, eagle, fly.
Oh, fly, eagle, fly. Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go. Skippy Bayless said that the New Day should lose their tag team titles this weekend at a house show.
At a house show.
Uh-oh, Browning, do you
Yeah,
say
he's not a fan of the.
Oh, he took his headset off.
That's terrible.
That is terrible. By the way, man, it's too bright, but there's a picture of Charlotte that's like super hot in here on Instagram. Oh, too bad. The flash is like really bright in here.
Hey, Browning, you have any comment about Skip said, Browning?
Skip, you don't know anything about New Day. New Day rocks. And you said that. You said they're going to lose them at a house show? Like, really? And,
To who? The social outcasts?
oh, God, I can't know. But, Skip.
Let's go to the next one. This one's for Sean. again. Here we
Oh
go.
boy.
Skippy Bayless said that Mookie Betts is like Robinson Cano. He'll leave Boston Red Sox soon.
God dang it.
Speaking of Robinson Cano, he's gonna be in the home run derby.
Yeah,
Oh.
buddy. Also, Giancarlo Stanton and Todd Frazier will be in the home run derby.
Carlos
Whoa!
gonna win it.
Oh.
I see that shot.
Say that about him. Mookie Betts is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
No, he isn't. Who asked you? No kidding.
Don't hit me with that, you stink. You say that a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, don't hit me with that. You sneak. I don't need any sneaky people to say that he's going to leave. Mookie Betts is staying. He's a great leadoff hitter.
By the way, Justin, I haven't got a chance to ask you, what's your thoughts on the final deletion?
On the what?
The final deletion. Nothing?
Nothing.
Wow.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Brother Nero, final deletion.
Oh my god. That's what it's called?
Yeah, the final. I'm saying it in broken Matt Hardy language. That's why you probably understand. The final deletion. Delete.
Oh god. Oh god.
Uh,
Matt Hardy just like quit TNA with Jeff Hardy and then come to WWE so they can go in the Hall of Fame and quit wrestling. Please.
Matt Hardy's here?
Oh man, you're not the Brother Nero, and you're not the Snowman.
Next.
Okay, we'll go to the next one. All right, here we go. Skip Bayless into mine. My Golden State Warriors are more pathetic than the Miami Heat Dream Team. Kevin Durant going to the Warriors is sad and pathetic.
Oh man, the snowman is not.
You know what, Skip? I finally agree with you this week. You finally said something reasonable.
About the Warriors, but Josh, this is a team that went 73-9.
Yeah, but they're so desperate enough that they had to go with Kevin Durant because the NBA was still rigged enough to give the Cavs a championship this year.
That really doesn't matter.
I
They didn't win the
saw-
championship. Period. Next.
I saw something where Steve Kerr even was interviewed, and he says he's ready to go and ready for the Warriors to be a threat next year.
I bet he is.
Breaking news, though, before we get there, we haven't had to mention this before we get to the next story. A great college coach, great NBA coach. He is done. He says he wants to retire. Larry Brown resigns as SMU coach. Best of luck. He was a great coach. He coached a lot of teams, turned a lot of teams around. So good luck for Larry. Enjoy retirement. You've done a great job as a college, NBA, and even ABA coach.
Correct. Sean, I apologize for this next one, okay?
Right. Here we go.
Apologize.
Skippy Bale said that Jimmy Fallon sucks.
I think he's quite funny. I think he's pretty hilarious, in my opinion.
You don't ever talk about
I
Jimmy
don't think he sucks.
Fallon. And just for that. Boom!
Whoa.
Oh!
Wow.
He was buried in Fever Pitch, and I enjoyed the Fever Pitch movie. Fever Pitch was classic.
With the quotes I have saved later for Sean, I think you might actually have a heart attack.
We might have to call the police or call an ambulance, or I might have to go and get some therapy. Kidding.
All right? Like Tony Soprano in The Sopranos.
Oh, man.
All right, what's the next one?
Well, I gotta say though, Sean snapping is way better than NASCAR or soccer.
It's still classic. You know,
or,
come on, guys.
or the Westminster Dog Show.
I wonder if Skippy had anything
I
about
wonder if that-
NASCAR. I wonder if Skippy ever has anything about NASCAR or soccer and how great it is when you
Oh,
kick the ball.
Thanks for bringing it up, Sean, because that's the next quote.
Here we go. I can't wait to hear this.
Skippy Bayless said that he's been loving the UEFA tournaments that's been going on recently on ESPN.
I think that's addressed to Josh.
I'd rather watch reruns of the OJ 30 for 30 than that crap.
Well, come on, Josh. It's called kicking a soccer ball.
Okay,
and have
come on
goals.
right here.
Well, then you got goalies trying to play defense to keep the ball out of the net for a goal to be scored in soccer.
Some people might say that it's better than hockey.
Oh, Justin, that's not true at all. Hockey is great. Come on, that's fast.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying some people in the world, it's the number one sport in the world.
Oh, man. You stupid idiot! You stupid idiot! All right, here we go.
Josh, it's soccer. It's kicking a ball back
I
and
get
forth.
it. You just said it 5 times, but come on, Josh. It's soccer. I still don't give a shit about soccer.
Well, you know what, Josh? For Christmas, I could get you a USA soccer jersey for Christmas.
Oh, great.
And
You know what I'll do with it? I'll burn it just like Miami Heat fans are burning
Hey.
Dwayne Wade jerseys right now, okay?
that was one person.
Careful, we got a Heat fan in the house here.
It's one person.
Okay.
Or even worse, Kevin Durant jerseys.
Yeah, I'll stop with that.
I see a lot of people burning the Durant jerseys. For
Yeah,
good
like
reason,
the
though.
LeBrons.
I'll give them that. All right, here we go. Skippy, this one's for Justin. Here we go. Skippy Bayless said that the Miami Dolphins will be 2-14 this season.
That's not gonna happen. Next.
You know what? I bust.
Hold on, Sean. Skip your Patriots will be 2-14 this season.
Wait a minute! Hold it there. I have to resent that comment. I bust Justin's chops that the Dolphins will be 4-12, but Miami is close. They'll be good this year. They'll be up there. Maybe has a chance to be a playoff team, but I tell you, they've given my favorite team, the Patriots, a lot of trouble over the last couple of years, especially when we had to go to Miami and try to beat them.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's Charles Barkley there by Browning. Next.
Oh man, I think everybody might be pissed at this next quote.
Uh-oh.
Get ready.
Skinny Bale said that Roy Hibbert is a better power forward than Alonzo Mourning.
That is
Dumbass. Roy Hibbert's a center, not a power forward.
Do your research. Watch how you talk about Alonzo Mourning. I have respect for Zoe. He won a championship, and he was on that 06 team. Watch your mouth.
Fucking stupid. Comparing a great legend to a freaking no one.
Nobody.
Lakers.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you believe it how irrelevant the Lakers have become over the last 5 years?
I believe that in Brandon Ingram, he'll make that team. Hopefully, he'll make that team more relevant.
Russell Westbrook on his way to LA.
No.
I don't see that happening.
MIA.
Oh,
Brownie, this one's for you, bud. We
Oh,
haven't
great.
done one for Browning in a while, so here we go.
right.
Skip Bale said to my Philadelphia Eagles should bring in Troy Aikman as a consultant. How about that? A former Cowboy working for the Eagles.
Yeah, Browning. You could have Aikman working as a consultant for the Philadelphia Eagles.
It could work out with his Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
What do you say about that, Browning?
I'd rather have Carson Wentz starting than. You know what next? I think
Bradford.
that's-
Sam Bradford.
Yeah, Sam Bradford, yeah. Sam Bradford heard of me. Next.
Have you ever noticed how he just has the dislike for Philadelphia Eagles? And Browning, he just gets so sick of it because he says
He's a Cowboys fan.
quarterback. Eagles need this. Eagles need that. Oh,
What, did Jerry Jones did it for him? No.
Jerry Jones is a piece
Yeah.
of shit.
Oh man! All right, here we go. Skippy Bale said that he's looking forward to UFC 200 more than WrestleMania 33 next year.
Josh, I think that's directed to you. What do you say about it?
Skip. Money in the Bank was at the same building that UFC 200 will be taking place from tomorrow night at the T-Mobile Arena, and Money in the Bank will blow out whatever happens on that mealy mouth show tomorrow night. Period. Even though I ripped Camping World Stadium and everybody's going to be camping and tenting with their s'mores and stuff, and I'll be hanging out with Justin and all that good stuff, WrestleMania 33 will blow UFC 200 out of the way, period. I'll let the rest of my wrestling compadres rip you going forward. Go ahead, Browning. Just anything you want to add?
Browning, go for it.
WrestleMania's gonna be more epic than UFC 200. I'm sorry, it's gonna be the same building. That WrestleMania's gonna be bigger. Sorry, Skip. Next.
Next.
Yeah.
How about this one?
Please. I was angry when Browning said that last night. I wanted the
It's an A-bomb for me, Ron.
You are overrated, Michael K.
It's John Sterling, not
John Sterling and Michael K. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Next one.
Did he take the balls and order the equipment guy?
No.
That's one of the greatest clips in sports radio history, guys. All right, here we go. This next one's for Sean. There we go. Really knee deep in the camera.
Oh, no.
Skippy Bale said that the Red Sox should should get rid of John Farrell and bring in Ron Gardenhire for the Minnesota Twins.
Ooh.
What?
Oh.
Whoa! There goes the bell.
No, garbage can.
Blasphemy! How gosh! How dare you say that? And my watch just fell down too, you stupid Skip Bayless. You may have broken my watch. I don't want Ron Gardenhire on the Red Sox. The guy didn't do very well with the Twins. Okay,
But come on, Sean. He used to be in the playoffs.
used to be in the playoffs. The guy even took the Twins to the 0-2 ALCS, but then after that, that was it.
Well, if you thought that was anything, wait for this next one. Here we go. Skippy Bale said that the Red Sox should release Dave Dombrowski and make Ozzie Guillen the general manager of the Red Sox.
Oh, gosh. Good grief.
Punch the pillows. Punch the pillows.
Blasphemy! How dare you say such a thing about wanting to let go of Dave Dombrowski? I like Dombrowski. He's going to fix this team up. We all we need is two good pitchers, idiot. Oh, goodness.
I love
That's
it.
Give me strength. Oh.
That's golden. Period.
Period. Exactly,
Oh.
Brownie.
Browning, stop it. Even I have to look at your surprise. Maybe that's a little bit better than what Skippy is saying. Oh.
Three times the charm, and we'll see really how crazy Sean gets after this next quote. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is the last one. Not the last good quote, but this is the last Sean quote for a while, so we give him a break. Scooby Bale said that my New England Patriots should release Tom Brady and bring in Johnny Manziel.
Oh, no. No, 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 no! I don't want Johnny Manziel on the New England Patriots. I have a Brady jersey that I'm going to be wearing opening night against Arizona on September
Brownie,
11th.
I think we need to go back to the hashtag punch the pillows.
Blasphemy! Ow! I hurt my fist! Ow!
Oh, my God.
Hey, folks, if you want to offer your anger management services, we got a young man in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho that could help you. That could really use your help.
Oh, man! God dang fool doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut! Wow!
Damn.
Well, there could have been a lot of pillows flying and being punched with. Well, I was angry!
Well, you're going to be throwing your pills a lot towards the end of the bash hour today. I will say that.
Oh, gee.
Justin's camera.
Justin, are you back, bud? Yes, no, maybe so.
Gosh, you don't get rid of Dombrowski. You don't get
Maybe
rid of
it was
Brady
bad
for
for
Manziel. You get rid of Brady, that's a sad circumstance.
No, that's a good circumstance.
God.
Sean, you're not gonna like this one. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
This is not the Boston Sports Show, so you don't have to worry. Okay. Skippy Bayless said that he's not a fan of ELO.
Oh, gosh! Blasphemy! How dare you talk about me? L and O! They got great music, Skip. What kind of music do you listen to? Probably Barney the dinosaur music. I love you, you love me. I'm sure that's what you listen to.
Man, like
Blasted fool!
it's instead of Hawks match, we got Sean match.
Oh!
Oh God, man.
Oh, we lost Justin.
Oh!
Sean, all right, I'll let you calm down for a little bit.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna give me strength. Oh, I've already got it.
Brownie, I want to see you let loose.
Oh, I can't wait to see Browning let loose. Let's go, Browning.
Skippy Bayless wants the Philadelphia Eagles to bring in Ray Rice as a starting running back.
Yeah, Browning. How about that, Ray Rice? You could have Ray Rice on the Eagles there, Browning.
Actually, I really wouldn't mind that. Really have a top running back, I guess. That's my first time actually getting with Skip.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. He was a good running back. He just was a stupid idiot.
Got himself hurt. Well, actually, it did some stupid things. Yep.
Hey,
Justin, this is going to get you mad. Here we go.
let's see.
This is a wrestling one. Skippy Bayless said that the WWE draft will suck and that Seth Rollins should not be another WWE champion again.
Oh, that's funny. Skip. Who in the world do you think you are just to give critical on Seth Rollins saying he should never be a WWE champion again? This guy, in my opinion, is the HBK, for your information, see if that's Shawn Michaels, of this era. This guy is phenomenal. No pun intended with AJ Styles. Yeah, thank you, Brownie.
Phenomenal.
And the draft is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. I'm excited to see what the returns are going to happen. Who knows? Maybe RVD, maybe Tajiri, maybe we'll see Cody Rhodes back. Who knows? It's going to be surprises. And I don't know. Have they mentioned anything about the GMs yet on who they're going to be?
Not yet.
No? Good, because I'm excited for it. And I think they should wait until that day.
Yeah.
Let them come out and then give us a surprise.
You know what's funny? I just looked at Twitter here and they have a trend of Gilbert Arenas, and I don't know why.
Oh yeah, Gilbert Arenas. Oh yeah, what he busted up player there.
All right, here we go. Let's go to the next one. This one's for Browning again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Browning, here we go. This is a positive one you probably like. Skippy Bayless said that LeBron James will get his 4th championship next season.
A what?
LeBron will get his 4th championship next season.
I'm gonna be sick of. I don't care. I'm boycotting the NBA. So what the hell do I care?
There we go.
Any agreements, or is it Warriors again?
I think it's going to be the Warriors again. I wouldn't mind seeing him, but it's going to be the Warriors. I mean, it's like, it's just already a spoiler pretty much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Golden State and Cleveland.
LOL, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I feel like we're at a dirt sheet contest with some NBA reporting. Oh, according to my sources, like I can't even buy into stuff wrestling reporters write, like Dave Meltzer. How am I gonna buy into stuff that Chris Broussard reports or God knows who else. Hell, even Stephen A. Smith talks out of his ass sometimes. Sean, did you really change an outfit again?
What? No, I didn't. I didn't change an outfit again.
I swear you were wearing a black shirt earlier.
Yeah,
today.
I thought you were wearing a black shirt.
Are you looking at my black pants? Because I was able to. I got my 04 World Series championship T-shirt, and I got my 2013 World Series championship hat for the Red Sox.
Oh God, that's terrible. All right, last couple quotes. Let's get Sean really knee deep in the camera. Let's off with a bang.
No! I can't wait to hear this. Wow.
All right, here we go. Skippy Bayless said that the Red Sox as a team are so bad at home runs, none of them are even in the home run derby this year. It first starts off with a grunt and then he starts throwing things. That's what I love about it.
Blasted fool!
Don't tear down your shrine either.
Oh gosh!
Oh, but I'll wipe him for a minute.
Skip Bayless, the Red Sox deserve to be in the All-Star game. We got Ortiz going to his 10th one. We've got Mookie Betts. We got Jackie Bradley Jr., Stephen Wright. I mean, we got some great players going to the All-Star game at San Diego. I cannot believe what I heard. Wow!
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but if Pablo Sandoval did what you just did there, Sean, he may actually lose weight for once.
Oh, Josh! Wow!
Oh, man.
I got a panda alert. Panda alert.
Oh, we got a panda alert. Oh, this ought to be great.
And
Lovely.
Justin's really excited for this. He just raised his eyebrows. I saw that.
Justin's ready. Panda alert.
There you go. Panda was found walking out with 20 different flavors of flatbread from Chili's.
Oh,
California margarita flatbreads, all of them.
California margaritas. Wow, this guy is a great athlete. What a bitch.
He's the Panda! He's got 3 championships! Come on, he's the Panda! What are we talking? I mean, he's got class and he's got respect. I mean, he's got 3 championships and he was a 2012 World Series MVP!
That's some grade A to Montronize Holstein Camping World Stadium Royal Farm Marina bullshit.
Yeah!
Oh, that was a good one.
And Little Caesars bullshit, too. I can't forget that one.
Jeez!
Alright, last Skippy quote of the day. Here we go. End of week.
No. I guess, what, is this towards me, John?
Yes. I can't believe he actually said this. He said this on Stephen A. Smith's show the other day on Sirius XM.
No.
Skippy said that my New York Yankees will capture their 28th championship this season.
Skip Bayless, eat your goddamn words. That team frickin' sucks. They were lucky they beat the Indians. Look at their frickin' road record, douchebags.
That's it, Sean. That's only. They actually have no snapping or anything.
I am pissed beyond belief because the idiot doesn't know how to make any sense whatsoever, and the guy thinks that the Yankees are going to be good and that they're. Shut the hell up, you dumb idiot! Jeez, you need to get your head examined, Skip. Look at their record. They're 42 and 43. Do you honestly think that they are going to capture their 28th? They're not going anywhere. God, doesn't take rocket science to figure it out, you piece of crap. Jeez.
Hey, dumb son bitch.
Holy shit is the Christmas goose.
Well, that's not good enough for me. I need one more quote to get Sean really going here, okay?
No. Gosh. I have to go take some aspirin.
Skippy Bayless said that Jarvis Landry is a way better wide receiver than Julian Edelman.
Hell
You
yeah.
do not talk about that. Julian Edelman is a clutch receiver. He caught the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl 49.
It's on
That's Tom
HGH.
Brady. He'll be nothing.
He's got a chance to win another Super Bowl. His son gets his Brady fifth.
What? Pillows around?
I am really fed up with that. That really got me.
Because it's the truth. Juice is way better than...
Are you hitting your head on?
No, I'm punching my fist on that stupid, rotten little Nimrod and plastic balls. Cannot believe you can say that. Edelman is
on HGH.
Edelman is a clutch receiver. Does everybody remember he caught the game-winning touchdown in Super Bowl 49 against Seattle?
That's not a game-winning touchdown. That's just...
I'm surprised there isn't Stickum Gate.
Oh, shut up! No!
No!
No! Don't even think about that. There won't be Ref Gate or Stickum Gate. There won't be any of that.
Yeah, even though Brady's still gonna serve his 4-game suspension like he should.
I still say that's garbage. He shouldn't serve this 4-game suspension.
He should serve more games because the fact that they keep dragging this stupid case along.
He's upset. I'm upset too. He should be starting all the games.
Let's get the violins out.
You can't take 4 games when everyone's going to take more than 4 games.
Hey, if he turned his freaking phone over, we wouldn't have this issue.
Okay, I agree with that. I wouldn't turn my phone over because that's a lot of private information, in my opinion.
Terrible.
Like, he could have naked photos of his wife on there, or a lot more personal information that teammates that he don't like, or teammates that talk about behind his back, like just personal information.
Yep. All right, that's a wrap for the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. We'll have some more quotes for you on Monday.
Oh my gosh, you get me angry today. Wow.
Yeah, really knee deep in the camera. Jeez.
I was angry. I couldn't believe it.
Well, that last one was true. Juice is way better than Edelman.
Hold on, OJ?
Jeez.
No, that's Beet Juice. This is Juice.
Okay. All right, it's time for some Hall of Fame or bust.
Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go. Hall of Fame or bust? Julian Edelman.
Bust.
He is such a Hall of Famer with more Super Bowl championships.
Yeah, one.
Well, he's going to win more. That he's got potential there.
Because of Tom Brady, that's why.
Hey, whenever I hear somebody say that Tom Brady's the GOAT, this is my reaction.
Oh,
all right, here we go. Hall of Fame or bust? Kevin Millar.
Hall of Fame.
I'll give you Hall of Fame. I'll give you
Hall of the very good, but not Hall of Fame. Different category for me. All right, here we go. Eric Spoelstra.
Hall of Fame. He worked from the camera crew to the coach.
I'm gonna give him the Hall of Fame.
All right, here we go. Kelly Olynyk.
Hell no. Who the? No way, Bob. Kelly.
Right now, a bust.
All right, good. I was about to say, because I know you love your Celtics. You try to pull a fast one on me. Stretch it out. All right, here we go. There's another one. This is a wrestling one, so Jess, I'll let you answer this one. Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
On the road.
I'll say Hall of Fame. Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. All right, here we go. How about this one? This one's for the Walmart boy.
Okay.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Oh my gosh, why are you asking me this question?
Come on.
Right now, probably I would maybe give him the Hall of Fame, even though I still don't forgive how that schmuck left for the stupid game.
Alright, here we go. I think Ellsbury deserves to be in the Hall of Fame no matter what team he's on. Alright, here we go. Next one. El Duque.
Oh no! Josh,
No way.
seriously, you had to hit me with El
Come on, that guy is a what's it, a
You had
five-time
to-
champion?
You
Come
had
on.
you had to hit me with El Duque because of what he did in the 05 ALDS.
If you could do something like that in the playoffs, you deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, period.
You know what? Technically, I'll give him the Hall of Fame, but I
I
don't.
don't.
I'm kidding. Hall of Fame.
That's some grade A homogenized steam bullshit. Oh, by the way, we got Mr. Clean back in the house, so glad to see Brownie back here. All right, Mr. Clean Dream Team with Anderson and Gallows. All right, here we go. I'm certified G, the bona fide stud. Can't teach that. Sean, here we go. Let's see if you can be objective in this one.
All right.
Koji Uehara.
You know what? I'm gonna vote Hall of Fame. When
What?
I think back about 2013, when he was very.
Excuse me, I'm listening to bullshit.
When you think back to 2013, he was a 2013 ALCS MVP. He stepped up and got big outs and big strikeouts, and he's a great pitcher. He's class. He's clutch. Hall of Fame.
All right, let's go from one closer to another. Here we go. Hall of Famer bus. Mariano Rivera.
Oh.
John.
I'm gonna vote Hall of Fame on that one.
Yes.
He,
Oh, yeah.
oh, come on. That guy was never easy to beat. When it came to 3 runs or
All
less.
championships.
Thanks for reminding me about it.
Wasn't that one with the Phillies like the most boring World Series of all time?
Yeah.
What do you mean? The 09 Fall Classic, Josh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But what do you mean? Why would you call that boring? I mean, you had the Phillies and the Yankees.
Boring.
Oh, you're defending the Yankees now?
No, I was going for the Phillies, but you had the 2 East Coast teams meeting on the East Coast.
You need to make up. You need to make up your mind, my young fellow friend.
I would agree it was. I didn't even watch, and it made me sick when the goddamn Yankees were winning another championship. Yeah, they're overrated and annoying announcers. If you ask me opinion about that.
I got a good hashtag.
Hashtag punch the pillows.
Browning, be quiet with the hashtag now, and otherwise I'll really punch those pillows.
Do it. All right, here we go. This next one should be interesting. Hall of Fame or bust? Here we go. John Farrell.
Oh, absolutely a Hall of Famer. Look what he did. What? Are you serious? You're not going to give him the Hall of Fame after what he did?
Hell no.
Look what he did in 2013.
I don't
Goodness
care.
gracious.
I don't care. Red bastard.
I'll say Hall of Fame.
Ah,
Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Yeah,
Buzz.
come on there, Josh.
that broke my
Buzz.
heart. Okay. That's some bullshit.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
that's some bullshit. Alright, here we go. Last one for today. No drum roll in this. Just really quick.
Oh.
Hall of Famer bus. Dave Roberts.
I'm going to vote a Hall of Fame because a
Boss.
steal was the most memorable night of my life when he stole that base.
Because
Bus.
of that, that's it? No way. Sorry, Sean. Oh.
Boys.
UFC's asking the question: which team are you on? Team Lesnar or Team Hunt? I'll
Lesnar.
give you my answer at the end of the show today. All right, I think it's time for the spoken word. We'll wrap it up a little early here and let you guys get off to your weekend. So, who wants to start first?
I'm
Go right ahead, anybody.
Let's go with Brownie first.
Or Browning.
It was a good show, even though without the snowman, of course. But it was a good show to see Shonda punch the pillows, #trending worldwide, punch the pillows.
Please do that one more time.
All right, I'll do that right now, brother.
No, Sean.
Oh.
All right. Well, I get so fed up when anybody disses. This one gets me so fed up with Skip Bayless and all this
Oh, wow, wait there.
crap.
Oh.
Next
Hey,
time, Skip Bayless, keep your mouth shut before you. Oh,
This
geez.
is good manly. This is good manly lessons because he gets practice
Yeah, it is.
with a ground and pound attack and. Yep. All right. Brian, thank you for good comments, bud. Justin, how about you?
All right. It was a good show today. I was kind of tired today because I was up all night doing some online homework for my economics class. And also I was kind of distracted by your little dramedy with that little. I thought it was pretty funny in my opinion. But I have a bone to pick with John Jones.
Please do it. Do it.
He's a
Right.
moron. Oh, you're crying. Please, those aren't real tears. You don't care. Please, give me a break. You don't give a shit about anyone but except for yourself.
Hell, T.O. could put a better drama acting gig than John Jones.
And also, Rondo, I don't like Rondo. I don't think he's going to be a fit for the Bulls. I think Wade and Rondo aren't going to be good together. They won't have good chemistry. But anyways, good show. Good potluck Friday, by the way. I like the top 10 of the quarterbacks in the NFL. That was a really good segment. Josh, Sean.
Sean, Mr. Man, the floor is yours.
I just say that this is what I was mentioning, why we bring the entertainment when we do, to try to get everybody away from everything going on in our country right now, which is really, really sad. Had a blast as always. Always be safe. Always be positive. Enjoy the weekend. A lot of stuff, of course, going on for the sports weekend, and of course the wrestling events this weekend. It's tomorrow, by the way.
No, that's MMA crap.
Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, get ready for that.
Martial arts.
MLB, of course, the first half of the season, of course, coming to a close on Sunday, and then we got the All-Star break, because it's hard to believe already, gentlemen, that the MLB season is coming to an end just about. I mean, here at the first half is, and we got the second half, and Justin did have a very good point. My good friend, my good buddy Justin did say that, yeah, the NFL's coming up, and it won't be long. And every time when you get to August, it's so hard to believe that everybody's thinking about high school football, even though I don't really care about it. College football is coming up. And yes, the NFL preseason will be next month. And don't forget, we got the Hall of Fame game coming up here in a couple weeks. So things are really going to start picking up here in the next couple months. But have a good life and enjoy it always. And be positive.
Home run derby.
That's right. Oh, yeah, home run derby.
Delete. Oh, man. I hope you guys have a great weekend. My spoken word goes like this: be the authentic product that is yourself. If you guys want to see bad B-movie comedy, go check out The Final Deletion. Go check out the wrestling podcast if you want to listen to some good audio instead of hack stuff like Taz and Vince Russo. Go to follow us on Twitter at @thesports_drive. Follow Justin on Twitter. I am Justin Hill. Browning is at Twitter at BrowningMaster. The Walmart Boys at Twitter is SeanManASN. Give him a shout out and tell him to punch the pillows if you run to him in person. For the Walmart Boy, for Brownie Master with an awesome surprise earlier today in the show. And, of course, Mr. Hill. I'll find a nickname for him sooner or later. I am the Gluey Hump, Josh Lopez. This has been the Sports Drive here on the Arena Sports Network. And, hey, folks, here's my prediction for Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt. The winner of UFC 200 will be